Hello everyone. Today's video is on the subcompacts and especially on the FN 503 that is one of the newest to the group. I was out a couple weeks ago and just browsing through the local gun store like I always do, and I had looked the 509 and I looked next to it and I'm like, what's that? It's a 503. So of course I asked the gentleman to show it to me, and he said he didn't know much about it, and I'm just looking at it as it's an FN, and it is a really good looking gun. Of course you can see it's empty and clear. Just so, look at that shiny ramp. I did that, by the way. But yeah, this is an 8-round extendo clip in it. Very cool. Pops right out. Very tactile when it comes to releasing it. It comes with a 6-round too, but I've got it here to match the other ones that have the kind of extendo rounds that this is actually 12 capacity. You got 8, and then you got another 8 because you got a +2 with 6. But anyways, you can see very nice mags, very nice, well-built gun. Stuck. The sights were stuck on there. Steel sights. Very handsome gun. I mean, some people think it's not that handsome, but anything by FN is a good-looking gun. The texture on this gun is awesome. I mean, as we know, it's clear. It's got a good trigger on it. Everything about this gun I like. Now, I don't have the M&P shields in here because, number one, I'm not a shield guy. I had the 9 and the 40. I didn't like either one of them. And that was the first gen. I know the 2.0s are probably better, but I don't know. I'm just not into the shields. I'm more into the 365, which you can see is empty. It's a 12-round mag with 1 in the pipe. This is a very nice gun. Clear. Very nice gun. I really enjoy this gun. I've had it for a while. Didn't get it when it first came out. I waited for the issues to pass. Then I went out and bought this gun, and I haven't had any trouble with this gun whatsoever. I didn't think I was going to like it at first, but then after I got shooting it, oh my God. Yeah, it's like falling in love. And you can tell because I've been carrying it quite a bit. It's in my gun rotation for carry. But now I got a new one to the street. And I think it's trying to compete with this. You know, the 43, clear and good. Nice. Don't get me wrong, the 43 is, when it came out, you know, of course I had to have one, and then I got the Terran Tactical Extendos for it, and I have the +3 too, so I can do 9 with 1 in the pipe is 10, which gives it a good round count for a little gun. But I've got to tell you, shooting them, took them in the range just the other day, shooting them, okay? Shooting this, I mean, right on. Just beautiful, beautiful grouping with this gun. Okay grouping with this gun, you know. I mean, it does work. You can tell this has been in my rotation because it's got holster wear all over it. I mean, it gives it character. This gun's been with me for a while too. But let's get back to the main event here. 503. Yeah, this gun, I've been carrying it for the last month, and I've got to tell you, I like it a lot. I like it at the range. It shoots straight. It performs well. It's got a beautiful grip texture. I mean, this thing, when it's in your hand, it's in your hand. It feels good in my hand. I've got big sausage finger hands. And this gun really feels good. It's got the steel trigger safety. See, you got a Make sure you got it on, but it really is a good trigger, good tactile trigger for reset. I mean, I've been keeping track. I've got 1,520 rounds through this gun, and without an issue, without one issue. This gun has performed flawlessly. I can't say enough about this thing. I know that it's probably a little late to the market, um, but FN, they had to come out with their single stack, and I think they did a great job. We'll just see if it catches on. It probably won't be like the Shields or the 43, because they've been out there a while and they've showed their performance too, that they can do quite well. But the cost, okay, let's go to the cost, okay. Like 43, I think I had 4.25 into this gun when I bought it. I got a pretty good deal on it when it came out. And then over here on the P365, I think I have all of 460 when they at the time. Now you can get them for a little cheaper than that, but about 460 in this gun. And it came originally with two 10-round clips, and then I bought the Extendo 12 rounds that came with it, which really gives this gun a great purchase. I mean, this is just a beautiful little gun. Not putting any of them down in any way. I just thought I'd introduce the FN 503 to the party, because I feel this is a really nice gun. I like I said, the price point of it. I went to the list when I was standing in the store, and I seen it was like $549 or something like that, and I was like, oh, no, thank you. I can get a nice full-size gun for that, and so I went back and I didn't look at the price when I was looking at it through the case, and I looked in there, and it was $340. You wanted $340 for this gun, and I'm like, cheaper than the Shield. $340, brand new gun out. I thought they mismarked it. They mismarked this gun. $340. Of course, $340.99 everything is. And so I go to the guy, I go, hey, can I see that again? I'm kind of talking with him. I said, no, is that the price? And he goes, yeah, that's the price. We only have one. We wanted to see how it did, and we wanted to price. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. He's like, oh, really? What you want? I said, yeah, okay. So I got it for that price. And I was like ecstatic, because as I left, I was doing more research, and I see that, they're about $400. I mean, just from any other gun dealer out there, they would want over $400 for this gun. $399, $400 for it, and I walked out of there with a screaming deal on this gun, and I'm happy about that. And the other thing I'm happy about is the performance. Okay, it costs less than a Shield. Regular Shield, first gen, or no, 2.0, I should say, sorry. The 2.0s are a little more now. You can find them on some places for a little cheaper, but usually you wouldn't find it for $340 anywhere, especially an FN. I mean, I do my paint jobs on them, of course. That's my paint job I do on them, just to make it look good. I do it on all my guns, if you noticed, not to change the subject. But I just thought I'd put it out there. There isn't a lot of videos out there. There's a couple guys that done the videos on them, and they've done a good job on the videos on these. The one guy, he really gets into how to break it down. It's got the old school, I call it the 1911 lever, that you got to pop out. You can pop it out. There's a little pick hole there you can go through. But if you just line it up right with the grooves, with the cutouts here, it'll pop right out. But I don't recommend you doing that until after you break it in, like a couple hundred rounds, and then it loosens this up a little bit more, the relief or the pin. It loosens it up a little bit after you shoot it. I haven't had any problems getting it out, but I always have a little screwdriver with me, because this helps to pop it out of the lock here. It's got a little latch it latches into. But yeah, I can't say enough about this little gun. can see I got it all oiled up and ready to go. Not too many wear marks on it. It has a little bit of wear on the barrel from me just blasting away on it. Like I said, I've got some rounds through it, and it's just performed beautifully. I can shoot it. For a little gun, I can shoot it, and that's why I have these out here. These are the littler guns that I can actually shoot well, you know. And the shields, I just can't shoot them things. I don't know. I have M&Ps though. I've got the 2.0 4-inch barrel. I've got the 2.0 5-inch barrel, and I shoot those too. Those are really nice guns. But anyways, the 503, I recommend it. If you can find a good deal like I had on it, buy it. You'll enjoy it. You will enjoy this little gun. I mean, it's got a beautiful trigger. It's got great texturing. Like I said, my price was perfect on it. I didn't go to buy a gun, but I walked out with it because of the price and what I seen it listed for. And it's a good shooter. I would recommend this gun. I mean, the round count's what's going to catch people. Everybody wants 10,000 rounds in their mag. Well, that's not. I'm not going to war with this gun. I'm just walking around, minding my own business. And I think 8 with 1 in the pipe and maybe the 6th round in my pocket is going to take care of business if I have any issues. But everyone knows you got to take care of your family. And that round count to me is enough. I don't know, it might not be for others. Others might like the Hellcat. I didn't like it. I didn't like the Hellcat. That's not out here either because I didn't like it. I bought it and I got rid of it because I didn't like it. It had some trigger safety issues with it. So I just thought, Springfield isn't really my cup of tea anyways. Not that they don't make a good weapon, but it's just not. So here we go, folks. What I suggest in this line is like right here, the P365. If you're really going to want a little more round count and a beautiful gun that shoots nice, this is the baby. And then new to the party is the 503, which, yeah, baby, I'm impressed with this gun. All day long. I mean, if it was a choice between this and this, hands down, it'd be the 503. Not bashing a Glock because I've had this old girl for a while and she served me well. But it's time to move over because the 503 has the floor. That's pretty much a long video. I just want to let you guys know what I thought about it. And now there's another video out there of someone that got a good deal on the gun and has shot it. I mean, I have shot the shit out of this, excuse my language. But that's all I got. Everybody be safe and pay attention. Have a good one.